Itty bitty bitty bum, Hugo life. Itty bitty bitty bum, Hugo life.
I'm also outside, but this got missed. Okay, I think this is.
Hey, hi Puru, how are you today?
Hi, Sonali. How are you?
All good.
How are you? I'm good.
So tell us, what does True Elements mean to you?
I think True Elements is one part is True Elements is a set of products, set of breakfast and cereals, breakfast and snacks. But I think more than that, it's just a way of being what we are. It's a way of what we stand for and why we stand for what we stand for the consumers. That is what True Elements means to us. So when we look at a product, it is not just what it tastes like, what it feels like, but what does it stand for. I think that is what True Elements means to us.
That's great. Where do you see the brand in 5 years?
I think while I can give you many milestones, many numbers, one thing I would really like to see the brand is in every neighbor's kitchen, and if possible in every one's neighbor's kitchen wherever they are. And if they are in their kitchen and the brand is happy and they are happy with the brand, I think we've done a decent job. Come, why don't you come?
How do you deal with all the highs and lows being a founder of a startup?
I think it all boils down to what the team vibe is. It's always every day is a different day. It's not always a good or a bad day. Sometimes it's a combination of goods and bads. Sometimes it's also a combination of so many goods or so many bads. I think what is important is how much do you carry forward and how much do you pass on to the team. I think that is very important. And I think there are ways to deal with it. And I think the team really enables us to sort of build on that.
We would love to hear what do you think about Yuga Life? What do you like the most?
Okay, I think Yuga Life is a great initiative. I really feel that what Yuga Life has done is amazing in terms of what their intent is, how they want to build around it. And I think the biggest piece that I really picked up is the kind of energy that the team sort of generates. It just makes you feel that there is an intent behind something that they are building, and you just feel like being part of that. I think that is the biggest change or biggest thing that I really love about Yuga Life.
What role does True Elements play in the growing health foods industry?
I think the whole health foods industry has evolved over the last few years. It started with originally saying what are health foods. People moved from foods to health foods. But as customers are getting more discerning, I think it's just become more complicated. It's just become too cluttered a space. So much so that health has become more of a fad than actual health. I think where True Elements plays a role is more about telling you what exactly is health, because health to you probably would be different from what health means to me, and hence that's the kind of awareness, that's the kind of role that we play as a brand, saying we are not an activistic brand where we are saying no, everybody is wrong and you are right or we are right. Neither are we saying take health casually, just enjoy it, just do a lesser bad. So that's the role we think we play as a brand, saying everything has to be a balanced view. But at the same time, there are few principles that if you're eating junk, you need to be told that it is junk. And if you're eating health, it better be very clear. What is happening today, a lot of junk is being cushioned or being positioned as something which is healthy, which I think is something that you're promising something but not delivering. That is where I think True Elements plays a role, that you're just being what we are. So there are few products, for instance, when we sell them, we actually call out saying this has sugar. Very few brands, example cranberries. We're probably the only brand in the country that says cranberries has sugar loaded. You cannot have cranberries without sugar. If any brand is claiming that they don't have sugar, they're actually telling you lies. I know a lot of people who were on a weight loss diet, but they consume cranberries thinking it is healthy. And I told them categorically, hey, don't. Even if it is True Elements, it doesn't mean. So that I think is what we stand for. That's why, as I said, it is more of what we stand for and less of the kind of products we make. That's, I think, the role we play.
Also, can you throw some light on your recycling program?
So again, in continuity with what we stand as a brand, what happens is when we launched True Elements, we wanted to be very conscious about the environment, and what we launched in brown packets. We said that these are biodegradable, but what happened was eventually when you build a GTM or a go-to market for the brand, you cannot have brown packets with limited shelf life, because that really so we had a plastic pack with us. But the problem with plastic pack is, again, it's not environment friendly. So what we have done today is we actually we have partnered with an NGO in Pune, where all the plastic is actually reverse engineered to build fuel, to build petroleum. And that fuel is actually used as cooking oil in the villages around. So the intent is to take the plastic back, And so we don't even say we are carbon neutral. Everything is fine. I mean, all those are, see, once you have metrics, you can figure out how to manage the metrics. For us, it was more of the intent. So there are villages we know where the houses, the places are fueled by the fuel that is coming from the plastic, and that I think is something that while we pick up recycle, so what we've also done from a front end is incentivize customers, where we have gamified it, because while you and I can talk about it, when it comes to execution, most of us end up with a very convenient point saying, yeah, dal do, we'll figure out. But I think what we have done is we'll give you points, we'll pick up for free, and then once we get all of it, the NGO comes and picks it up and then converts it to fuel. We also know the villages where this has impacted, and that I think is the overall genesis of what we stand for.
Amazing. That's a great initiative and great concept.
Thanks.
Now some quick questions for you. Would you pick yoga or a quick run?
Quick run.
Which is the favorite holiday destination?
Greece.
What's your go-to breakfast?
Chocolate granola.
Good one. Which is your favorite book?
My favorite book, How Brands Grow by Byron Sharp.
And lastly, which is your go-to snack?
Chocolate granola.
Amazing. Great set of questions. Great answers from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thanks a lot, Sonali. What I would recommend to everyone out there, I think what we stand for as True Elements is, and that's what I think we all recommend to everyone who's around us. Whatever you do, wherever you are, whoever you are, be yourself. And just like True Elements, I think all of us in here, we believe that the true elements in us is what we stand for. Whatever it is, if it's tasty stuff, if it's not tasty stuff, it's healthy stuff, it's not healthy stuff, we don't ever recommend one school of thought. We just say whatever it is you, because at the end of the day, you are here on this planet as your own story. You are the protagonist, and that's what we believe as a brand we are. So be yourself and be true. That's what I would recommend. Thanks.